So, like, I fear men today don't want to be the providers. They don't want to do this. That's the whole problem. Because it's like, I feel like a man should be doing this. And when you bring that up to men, they get very upset. And they're like, you're after my money. And it's like, I'm really not. I have multiple jobs. But, like, I do feel as a man, you should be bringing that to the table. So the problem is men just don't want to do this today. They don't want to provide a nice life for a woman. They feel like they don't have to. So then people like me, I'm working multiple jobs and I don't have time for men. I don't have time for that because then they get like, you don't have time for me. You don't cater to my needs. Are you paying a bill? Are you helping? I didn't think so.
If a man's covering every single bill, then you're agreeing to submit. He's taking on your whole load. Otherwise, don't expect squat. Women chase providers but run from responsibility like it's the plague. Weak.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore, us real women. I don't think that they value us like they used to. Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. You know, spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman. Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from New York. But I see women all over the globe complain about what's happening with men nowadays.
Modern women's mindset and behavior are a turnoff. Chivalry didn't just die. Today's women buried it.
Moving in with a man who's paying all of the rent and all of the bills doesn't benefit you. It benefits him and it disadvantages you. Men by default are draining. They will drain your time, they will drain your beauty, they will drain your energy, they will drain your resources, all whilst being in your prime. Even the best men are high risk and take a lot of work and a lot of energy. Trust me, I have a high value provider man. With having a man will also bring you a lot more labor, whether that's domestic, spiritually, energetically, physically. And labor doesn't just mean cooking a meal or doing some laundry. Labor is also the fact that a woman is connected to source. Women bring men abundance in forms that are unquantifiable. Let me give you an example. Look at that trend that went around on TikTok. That trend where women were posting their men when they first met them in comparison to 2 or 3 years later down the line. Even visually, that man looked like a completely different man.
Modern women never stop whining. They blame men for draining their youth, then cry in their 40s asking where all the good men went, because they couldn't stick with one who simply evolved.
Girlies in their late 20s, early 30s. Where are we finding men?
Unfortunately, they are working overtime instead of going out and dating because they feel they will never be attractive enough or wealthy enough for a girl ever again. They would rather check their weather app than chat with another person on Hinge. If they're not at work, they're usually at home, the gym, playing video games with friends, or fighting for democracy. You're welcome.
If you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you. When
You're not ready to. You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Women tore up the deal. When that happens, the side that got burned walks. Men aren't busting their backs for $50,000 just to fuel some woman's ego and be treated like a prop. They'd rather keep their peace, dignity, and solitude than bankroll an ungrateful queen.
I was hanging out with my friend yesterday and we were talking about dating, and she was telling me how she's
so frustrated with dating and with men, and she's just so over it. And she's 27, she's gorgeous, and I'm not just saying that because she's my friend. She's just objectively beautiful. She's from Brazil, she's sweet, she works out a lot, she's super fit. She's just had so many disappointing experiences over the last couple years. Like, she feels like guys just don't take her seriously for some reason. Like, they think it's okay to just treat her casually, even though she tells them up front she only is interested in something serious. She's not interested in anything casual. And some guys are just actually dumb. They don't know how to behave. On some of the dates, she'll like offer to pay or split something just to see how they react. Any gentleman is not going to accept that offer. He's not going to let the woman pay on at least the first handful of dates. And some of these guys will just let her pay. Like, they'll just be like, yeah, go ahead. You can pay for that. Yeah, pay for that. I'm sorry. He was just in the mindset of like, I've just been so disappointed by so many of these guys. Like, I just don't even want to try anymore.
First date, and she's already playing games. Classic move. Decent men take women's words seriously. No means no, yes means yes. If she offers to split, we believe her. It's about honesty, not petty tests.
If women are financially independent now, why is marriage still framed as something men must provide for?
Societal standards. The societal standards say that men and being a man is taking care of a woman.
I just think sometimes things don't change, and it's nice to be in your feminine as a female and just feel like you're being taken care of.
Yeah, it's just nature. Like, you want a provider and like you want to be the carer, the caregiver. That's just how it is.
You're giving up your body and your life for a child as well, so I feel like having a monetary security is not always the worst thing.
You can't work when you've had a baby, like when you're 9 months pregnant and had a baby, so yeah.
How do you admit selfishness without the words? That's buffet equality. Grab the perks, ditch the burdens, expectations sky high, payoff rock bottom. Easy choice. Skip the headache, gents, and invest in yourselves.
I've never met a man who's protected and provided.
Really?
Yes.
Like when you're walking across the street, he walks on the side of the cars?
No.
That never happened?
No.
And a man's never paid for a date for you?
No, we've always split.
Every time?
Yes.
Damn. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I know.
So you're not okay with splitting the bill?
No, I'm okay with it, but like, if a man wants to be in charge, then he should have to pay for everything.
So you won't truly respect a man unless he pays for everything?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But you're saying a man is someone who provides and protects?
Yeah.
Okay, so then a woman is just someone who lets the man provide and protect. Because the woman can do that by themselves. They're just letting them do it.
So women are strong and independent?
Yes, 100%.
Independent of what?
And what do you mean?
Like, what are they independent of?
Women can literally do anything, but we just let a man do it for us.
Brilliant. Just let her run her mouth. Her final words sealed it. Pure delusion. Pure stupidity.
We are women that actually get to live on our own,
bro,
for the first time in like history.
Bro, I literally saw a girl on TikTok was like, we are the first generation in a lot of our lineage to be women to pay and paying all of our own bills without a man and no kids.
Yes, and you have the luxury to choose to do that.
This is not like, oh, this is what I want to do, and I don't need a man for it.
And
if a man comes, cool, but I don't need a man.
I don't need him for that.
Yeah,
yeah. And I was like, okay, like once I started thinking about it like that, it really helped me learn how to be alone, because I was like, in reality, I'm looking at my apartment and all this is me right here.
Exactly. They've been fed lies so long they confuse disrespect for power. Reality check. You're not strong. You're a marionette in stilettos.
She's disrespectful and mean to you because she married you for stability and you are not the man of her dreams. Let me cook for a second. She's disrespectful. She's mean to you. She's not freaky with you. She doesn't appreciate you because she married you for stability. You were the safe option. You do not turn her on mentally, physically. You do not stimulate her in any way. Honestly, her stomach turns at the thought of you touching her, but she knows if she doesn't give it to you every once in the blue moon, maybe you'll get fed up and leave. She's not happy. That's why you're not happy. There's no pleasure there. There's no happiness there. There's no love there. It's just stability there. And she's selfish. She's not going to leave you because she's not foolish. She doesn't want anybody else to have you. She's not going to let anybody else get the man that can pay all of her bills, love all of her children, but she does not want to really be there. So she's playing along to get along. If you are a man right now and you are paying all of the bills and you got to beg for sex, you got to beg for head, you got to beg for attention, you got to beg for affection, it's a good chance that you are the stability guy. You are not the satisfaction guy.
Spot on. They cling to the provider for security while another dude handles the excitement. Stability and thrill are split, never fully yours. Modern romance or cold hustle, you decide. Thanks for watching Alpha Male. Show us your love and support by liking, commenting, and sharing it with your friends. If you can financially support this channel, consider becoming a member. I'll see you tomorrow.